I've got a bit of a cold if you can't tell. Today I've got a lot of writing work, and if you don't know, I am a writer. It's not my full-time job, but today it's probably gonna be most prominent. I don't know how other people do it because, like I said, I'm not a full-time writer, but I thought it might be interesting to see what the day in the life of a writer is. I went to bed at 2:30 last night and got up at 9:30. So that's fun. And I'm just gonna go have a coffee, and I've got a few emails I need to reply to, so that is what I'm going to do while snuggling up with a duvet on the sofa, which is probably a really bad idea, but that's what I'm gonna do with a coffee and answer some emails. I'm quite literally all emailed out. So I also do some freelance work, writing. I don't do that much of it, but I'd love to do more. So I was applying for a few things, answering loads of emails. My voice is gone somehow. Maybe I've typed my voice away. I'm going to tidy this room because it's stressing me out. The way that this room looks now. That only took me for 15 minutes, so that's not bad at all. I've already broken my rule. My rule is to get up, get dressed, get showered as if I work at 9 till 5. As you can see, I'm not, and it's something that I'm really bad with. I feel that there are a lot of benefits to working from home. If someone says, do you want to meet up for a coffee, you can, or I can see my family. Like, there are lots of benefits, but the negatives are if you go on holiday, you're not being paid for that. But then you can go on holiday as much as you want. But then also sometimes you have to work ridiculous hours. And also you can get distracted by everything going on at home. And I get quite lonely. I do get lonely sometimes. So when Pete wasn't living with me for a couple of days, I don't think I spoke to anyone for like 48 hours. I mean, I texted people, but I don't think I actually spoke to someone. So I tried to get out of the house because, I mean, my mental health isn't the best. And what's worse is when my mental health isn't the best, my cleaning abilities reflect that. So I'm really happy I tidied the living room. But yeah, so I need to get out the house. And the thing is, when I'm dressed like this, I'm more likely to be like, oh no, I'll just do it tomorrow. And tomorrow turns into like a whole week. Haven't actually done a proper food shop for ages, just because of some personal circumstances. I haven't known when I'm going to be home or not. But yeah, so I'm going to do a food shop, but I'm also going to go out and try to do some writing out. And I do start feeling a bit down and cooped up. I'm going to have a little snack, and then I'm going to just get ready. Just realised we have no butter in the house. Literally, when we got no food, I mean we've literally got no food. So I just found out that I have to go on a business call, so I just kind of have to wait around for like a little bit, wait for them to call. So I may as well do some more writing. I realised it's not as simple as that, and I need to stop basing my happiness off the fact of where I'm going to be in a bush. Oh no, I'll put it. Okay, so I just prepped. A little disclaimer, I have a prep voucher. I mean, it'd be an expensive life if I went out for lunch every day, and I really don't do that. To be honest, I really don't get out of the house enough, and I felt like I wasn't going to get out of the house. But because you guys were, I don't know, because I was vlogging for you guys, I got out of the house. So if anything, I got out of the house because of you guys, which is good, because sometimes I don't get out of the house, and I do feel better now I'm out. I've got to go to the post office because I've got something to sort out with my car insurance, which is weird. Cool, that was all done successfully. I always get a bit, it's gonna sound so lame. You ready? You ready for me to sound so lame? So world's first problems. Don't like going in shops that sell books anymore. Ever since I've been published, I just don't go in them. I always had a dream of being published, walking into Waterstones, seeing my book. And I'm not in Waterstones, I'm not in shops. Apparently I might be in, wait. Apparently I might be in the works. My book might come to the works. But yeah, anyway. I was naive, I didn't realise that it's not that easy. You know, I see so many books there. And, you know, yeah, it just gets me down, so then I don't go in the shops. And yeah, it's like such a world's first problem. I've published, and you know, a lot of things are online and it's on Amazon, and it's done okay on Amazon, but I just really wanted to be in a Waterstones, and I'd go in so many Waterstones and ask, oh, are you selling every colour of you? And then it got to a point where I just had to stop, and then I just stopped going in there. So, I mean I do, but I don't like to, because I just get sad and jealous, which is so unhealthy. But yes, apparently the works have taken a chance on me, and I might be in the works soon. I think they're buying 3,000 every colour of you books around the stores, so that's positive. I did find that out like in the summer, and they're still not there, so who knows. You know, I think I've found out why I don't vlog as much anymore. I get really nervous in public places, and I never used to. I never used to care what anyone thought or anything. But now I get really nervous. I'm not sure why. Okay, so I'm in my car. It is, I did a ridiculously large shop. I did a ridiculously large shop in Poundland. It was so unnecessary, but it was stuff I needed, like, just, I can't even justify it. It was stuff I needed. I know it was stuff I needed. It was stuff you needed, wasn't it, Amelia? Or were you just spending money? You know what you like. Anyway, so I've gone and dropped it home. I've picked up some vouchers because I'm going to do the food shopping. May as well get it done rather than me and Pete both doing it when he comes home from work. So it will just take longer. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I did quite a nice amount of like work in prep, but my editor's going to send me another bit of chapters today. So I think that will be, I'll do that maybe in between dinner. I'm not sure. I'm really conscious it's gonna look like do nothing. I didn't expect this to happen. My car broke down on the way to Tesco's in the middle of the road. I've called them, they're on their way, but yeah, it's really cold. I'm gonna get emotional in a minute. Just feeling stressed out. If I didn't explain, my clutch broke while I was driving my car, so I had to get that picked up. And then Pete went and got a few bits and we just made a pasta. And yeah, I just mooched for a while. It's now like 9ish and I do have writing that I still need to do. My evening got thrown off a bit, so yeah. I'm gonna pour myself some wine and do some writing. I felt a bit poopy about my car, but what can you do? It's happened now. One thing I want to say is, look at all these clothes on the table. Pete has managed, we had a bit of, due to just some stuff, we had an overload. Like, we went away a couple of times, and then there was just some times where we went at home a bit, and like, it's just been a hectic month. And we just got overloaded with the washing, and Pete has made it so that everything was full and my room was full of washing. Pete has made it so that we've done all the washing. In the history of knowing myself, I've never had that, so I've never been able to do that, so I'm pretty happy with that. Anyway, right, let's clean this kitchen. are going to watch Cuckoo together. So I'm just going to take that opportunity to do that a little bit more writing. Like, I haven't felt like I've done as much writing as I wanted to do today. I enjoy doing it, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yes, I have a bar of chocolate. That's going to be my snack in a bit.
Okay, listen up, I'm not gonna lie. I want her, I wanna kiss her.
I forgot to actually show you Pete. I've been talking about Pete, but here's Pete.
And guess what?
On your phone! What you been up to this evening, Shim?
I've been massaging Amelia's feet, I ran her a bath, I cooked her a 3-course meal.
You could have just stopped at the massage your feet because that was real.
I then fixed her car that was broken.
No.
And then I painted Michelangelo's window.
Right, we're gonna watch Cuckoo now.